It's given they don't know the difference between Westgate Pack and Westgate.
Yeah, another thing is too, if Mr. Ahmed sends you somewhere, go to that location. We clearly don't have the numbers today, this morning, or this afternoon, or where, depending on where you're at. And if he sends you there, don't tell him you're gonna be moving around. No, you wait you because that's the position we need you in. Because if you move from there, then the tango you're not there. If you don't have the rank to move around, if you're not a floater during raid, stay in your position. Everybody has positions. There are floaters. There are people who go back and forth like myself, who goes throughout the whole base during raid. That is my job. It is not your job to move around if he tells you to stay in a position.
Appreciate it. So I got a couple things I want to say. First thing I want to say is I'm not standing in the middle of the packages right where the hackers be, and they just spawning right there. You won't see me just standing right there by the packages. I was right there by the packages, right there by the helicopter. And correct me if I'm wrong. It's against rules to even be by the gate and stand. You feel me? And wait for the game members. Mr. Ahmed specifically said, "Do not gate. Be by the
No, he
packages."
said don't be outside the
Oh
gate.
my! I thought you can't cut off nobody when somebody talking.
You've been doing it all day though. When she was trying to talk to you and you want to run off from her, let's talk about that.
Thank you, Soul. Thank you,
What about
Soul.
your
Thank
last
you.
little few words and you
All
want to
right, I
run off from her?
respect that. I respect that. Can I talk now though? I respect that. Can I talk now though?
Don't
So,
play
Mr.
victim.
Ahmed, Mr. Ahmed, ain't nobody playing victim. I'm talking facts, Mr. Ahmed. You said can't nobody be by a gate, and like I said, it's against rules to even be by the gate and basically wait for the game members to come. You told me to be by the packs. You feel me? I was by the packs. People mad at me because I didn't want to stand by Westgate somewhere you told me not to stand by a gate. And they mad at me because I said I don't want to go there. Mr. Ahmed told me stand by the pack, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm gonna move around. I'm not gonna be standing still. You right, and I'ma still say that. I'm never gonna be standing still. I'm never standing still in one spot, but I'm by Westgate packages for sure. And I'm gonna stay in my position. But I'm always gonna be moving around. And that's that. Now why everybody mad at me? That's all I wanna ask. Why everybody mad at me now, Mr. Ahmed?
Let me
That
clear
wasn't
that
the
up real
reason.
quick.
No,
Sorry.
no, hold on. That wasn't. No, hold on, Mello. Because let's really talk about it. Let's talk about how you said it, sir. I said, can I have some of y'all go over to Westgate? Because there was nobody at Westgate. It was 7 people at Westpac. Nobody's at Westgate. It's empty.
Mr.
There's
Ahmed
no
just
rule
said
that says
nobody can be at Westgate. You just heard your hurry
that's
up say
not what he
nobody can
said.
be at
That's
Westgate.
not what he said. That's
See,
not
this
what
is what
he
I'm
said.
talking.
And
This
again,
is what he
I don't
said.
know who you're talking to. It's your mouth. I don't know
G,
who
let
you're
him
talking
sis. Hold
to.
on, sis. Let Ma handle it.
And that's what I asked because Westgate was empty. There was no soldiers at Westgate. So I asked 3 specific soldiers. It was Family Guy. I asked one of one, and then I believe it was Ben to go over to West Gate because there was nobody there. Mr. One of One wanted to argue and said, I'm not going over there. My higher up, who's more higher than you, told me I could stay over here. If there's mad people at Westpac and there's nobody at West Gate, who is guarding the gates? There's no rule that states you cannot be by those gates. We're supposed to be protecting those gates. You cannot be outside of the gate. But it was the way that you were speaking and your attitude. That's why I said, sir, I'm not going to argue with you, and walked away. And then Soul Bleed overheard it, and he said something to you, and you became argumentative. You're very argumentative. I don't know what demons you're fighting, love. We have therapists if you would like to speak to somebody, but all that disrespect stuff is out of the question. Because again, I'm not disrespectful. I didn't come to you disrespectful. I approached you as a man because you are a man and you wanted to argue with a female.
Moving on.
No, you
No,
No,
perfect.
sir.
you said the same thing over and over, sir. Again, he's just being argumentative. There's no rule that states y'all cannot protect the gates.